What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. This is going to be a very special feature. We don't usually do this, but this project had so many really cool features that we wanted to do a final walkthrough for you. I'm going to show you the whole project. I'm going to show you some of the really cool features and also some of the thinking behind the design that went into this one, because it was an epic one. So make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned. So we start right here. Entrance into the backyard from the driveway. And you can see we start off with this beautiful Techo Bloc HD 2 Plus Westmount pathway into the backyard up to the deck. You can also see this really cool feature wall. We've got the Deckorators Khaya 7¼ boards going all the way up. You can see the hideaway screens. It's just a really cool, just unique entrance to the backyard. And I think it really makes a statement. That's what we were going for. So let's get to the rest of it. Up onto the deck now. This is really the main feature, the big hangout spot, and we've got the Deckorators Costa and Khaya combination for the decking. And to go with the Costa and the Khaya deck boards, we did dark slate on all of these columns, and this was one of the deciding factors on all the layout on this whole project, because I really started with the idea of these columns coming up, over, returning all the way back to the house, and giving the illusion that this roof is supported by these beams that come out. It's not actually, but typically on a project this big with a 32-foot span, you would see posts about right here and right there, but I wanted to have that full open look. That's why we did the truss roof here. We still have that illusion that this roof is being supported by these beams that come out. So I think it just gives it a really cool structure to it. And I'm really excited with the way that turned out, especially with the dark slate boards. I think it's the perfect accent. We also got these awesome hanging egg chairs. Just perfect. Do I look comfortable, Pat? Oh yeah. This is the life. Kind of the loose style of this project was modern farmhouse. That's what the interior of the house is kind of styled after. We wanted to do our own take on that, so it's a little bit more on the modern side, but we used elements like board and batten on this gable wall. Outlining with that dark slate gives it a really cool contrast, and I love the way that turned out. It's all PVC and the composite Deckorators board, so no maintenance on that, but it gives it that really cool farmhouse board and batten look. Now we're into the outdoor kitchen area. And check this out, we've got a little bit of everything here. We've got the Blaze grill, we've got a fridge, we've got a 3-drawer cabinet waiting on one handle. They shorted us one.
Well, we'll get that.
We got the 4-burner. Looks like we've already had some burgers on there. That's what I love to see. This is your big boy. This is cook a lot of burgers. We've got a nice just chill relaxation zone here. We wanted to do some built-in bench seating as well as this daybed area. Built this all out of the Deckorators boards. We got custom cushions made, cut them to size, and it's just perfect place for some extra seating so you can hang out while somebody's grilling. This is gonna be a perfect spot to just, you know, kick back, read a book, or watch the 85-inch TV that's right over there. Right in the middle, we've got an area for outdoor dining, and one of the things that we thought about with the design was having this center point centered on the table. We've got the chandelier, and that goes right out in between our 2 pergola rafters. Our cable railing post is right in the middle, and then it's framed out with those 2 chairs. So everything's very symmetrical. It just looks planned out and turned out really nice. Ooh, this is comfortable. This is really nice. So here, we've got basically outdoor movie theater. What says you're at the movies more than comfortable chair and humongous screen right in front of you? That's your 85-incher right there. That's your big boy. We've also got the fireplace right below for some beautiful ambiance in the summertime and some useful heat in the wintertime. To add some visual interest to this area, we used these new hideaway screens. These are aluminum laser cut screens, powder coated black, and we wanted to have a privacy wall on this side so it feels more like a room, but we didn't want to cut out all of the viewing area. So these let you see through, but it still gives you the feeling that you're inside of a room, and it just turned out awesome. This whole covered deck area is finished off with this awesome tongue and groove pre-stained ceiling. This is from UFP Edge. It's their Native Woods collection, and this color is Whiskey Barrel, and I think it's just the perfect color to accent our browns that are on the deck, plus our black beams. It just ties everything together, and it also has some of that wood grain showing through, so it gives it a little bit of that warmth and character to it. It just kind of brings everything together. I love how that turned out. And speaking of the ceiling, that's where a lot of these features are held. So let's check out what we got. We got recessed lighting here. How many of those do we got? We got 10 recessed lights up here. We've also got some ceiling fans. We've got 2 of those out here. And what do we got here? What is that? Speaker. We've got an outdoor sound system here. We ran all the wiring through the ceiling, comes down that column in the corner, and we drilled a hole into the house that goes inside the laundry room cabinet. So right above the washer, you open that up, there is the stereo receiver. It's all Bluetooth, so you don't need to access it. You just leave that on, control it by your phone. You've got music out here. We've also got the TV, which is Bluetooth capable, so we can hook the TV up to the sound system. I almost forgot. One of the biggest, most important things on this whole deck project, because, hey, right now, it's, what is it, the middle of July? It's a little hot out. It's actually a beautiful night, but it's pretty hot in the summer, but what about those winter months? It's gonna get a little chilly. You just spent a lot of money on this outdoor space and you're not gonna be able to use it for like 4 months? Not the case here. What do we got? Breakers are off right now because it's summertime and you're not really going to use these, but we've got infrared heaters in the ceiling. We've got 2 of them over the dining area to cover this whole section of deck, and then we've got 2 of them exposed. This is going to heat up this whole area, and then over here you could really be cooking out here. It could be the middle of a blizzard and you'd be fine, because we've got this 4,000 watt heater right here, which is just gonna blast you with some heat. We've also got the fireplace with a blower in it, so you're gonna be piping hot out here. You're gonna be in a tank top in the middle of a blizzard, and it's gonna be amazing. This countertop right here was one of the last minute decisions. We weren't sure if we were gonna do a waterfall edge or just have those Deckorators boards on the side, but I think choosing this waterfall edge was an awesome decision. It just finishes it off really nice and gives it just kind of a cool statement piece. As you're walking up, you see the edge of this, you can see how the slab, all the veining just goes right through that edge. It looks awesome. I'm really glad that we decided to do that. Check out the patio. It's relaxing. This beautiful Techo Bloc Graphix fire pit. We've got the gas burner in here. Pretty hot out today. You don't really need this on, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Come check it out. So right here we've got the fire pit control. We've got a Dante valve with a key, and then we've got an electric igniter, so we can just turn it on. Push button start. Whew. It's a beauty. But anyway, so what we got here on the patio is the Techo Bloc Blue 80 HD2 in Shale Gray. We've also got the Westmount Double Herringbone HD2 Plus. We've got Onyx Black with a Shale Gray border. It's actually a double border so that we can have that separation between Shale Gray Blue 80 and Onyx Black Westmount. So looks awesome, looks great with this Graphix fire pit, which is also Onyx Black, Shale Gray, Raffinato caps. And to just give it a little bit more intimacy, we did some arborvitaes right here. Looks great. What do you think, Pat? What do you think, bud? What do you think? Yeah, I agree, it looks great. On this side of the patio, we've got some more hideaway screens. We wrapped all of our posts with some Deckorators Khaya, so just gives it a really nice look, and it's also super low maintenance. So same thing here, we didn't want to completely cut off the view, but we wanted to give it some feeling of separation. So this, you can still see through it, but it gives you that feeling of a little bit more intimacy. So love how that turned out. So in a way, with this project and the whole design, we wanted it to have this really elegant, clean, modern look, but also be very simple. So I think we really achieved that with the structure itself, having those beams come out, go straight down, and having them all be a uniform size. So they're about 14 by 14, and it just gives it such a cool look, transitioning from covered deck to pergola, and then down to the patio. Especially with those cable railings, it's just kind of guiding you straight down to the patio. I think it turned out awesome. This is gonna be the spot where we get the picture. Up there, drone. It's gonna be a beaut. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed following along on this build. This is my favorite project that we've done to date. So make sure you hit subscribe, tune into the next one. But until then, this is Premier Outdoor Living.